Hey everybody, and welcome to the boss fight for Dice Throne Adventures. Welcome back. I'm Peter, and I'm here with
Mike. Hello.
Yeah,
I'm on screen. Should I hide half my face to match the Solo 200 video?
Yeah, no, don't turn your camera down. It may actually be lower this time, so you're gonna get a nice chest shot.
Oh yes. I've been working out.
Sexy baby.
Right.
Alrighty, so we're all getting all set up here for our boss battle. So welcome.
We are good to go, except for us doing our initial draw, of course.
Mike is corporal this time. Does that mean visible? Is that what you're trying to say? I guess so.
No, that word is corporeal.
Corporeal.
I think is what you're looking for, not corporal, which means you are in the flesh. You are like an actual person.
Yes, I thought. Yes. I am familiar with the word corporeal. I just must have said it wrong in my non-drunken stupor, but overly exhausted stupor. For those of us who joined us earlier today, thank you very much. We had a great stream doing Sky Tier. Unfortunately, did not save perfectly, so we're going to be doing it again tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you missed it,
doing it live.
If you missed it, you get to see it again.
Now, did he win the first game, or did they lose a loss? Or
did
they miss
a
loss?
An epic ending, too. It was freaking amazing
right.
End of the game. I won just before they did, so yeah, but that's okay. You know, nobody's going to believe me. I have to do it again tomorrow.
That's right.
Alrighty, so do we want to do a contest before we get started?
Oh, sure, yeah. So this is just contest results. But we had... If you saw the video where I announced the 20,000 subscriber mark that we hit, we announced we would also be doing a contest. Our good friend, it's Dave. What's his last name? But yeah, my good friend Dave, who works with I shouldn't say the company he works with. I'm doing a great job with this. Hold on. Dave Snyder, that's it. My good friend Dave Snyder, he makes these really awesome metal dice. We actually met him a while back because he made metal dice with Van Ryder Games for Salvation Road, our first release design. That's how he kind of made But he wanted to make some really cool dice for us to celebrate. So we're giving away 20 of these custom metal dice. I've got, these are not as nice versions. Actually, the ones I showed in the video weren't as nice, and then he went back and redid the entire set. Can you see those on camera, Peter?
Let me put you on full screen here. Let's blow this up, because while I can see you, I want to make sure that everyone else is getting full-size mic here. Now don't be scared, everybody. This is I got to deal with this all the time, so this will just be temporary for you guys. All right, here's Mike full screen.
So again, the actual dice are going to be nicer than this. You'll see there's a little bit of scuffing. That was just in the first draft, but yeah. So it has the One Stop Co-op Shop, the new logo for the one face. So you can curse our names when you roll badly in a game. But yeah, so I'm going to randomize. We had over 150 people enter. And we're going to send 20 of you some dice. And people who are Patreon supporters got a double entry. So just give me a second to make sure I'm not giving anybody 2 dice. Because that wouldn't be too fun. So, alright, here we go. So our winners are, sorry if I say your name wrong, Kalena Smitic, Jared Orlando, Brian Kraus Jr., Andrew Austin, Alex Chun, Eric Maxim, Daniel Agnew, Justin Bowman, William Payne, Ryan Olson, Justin Skapansky, Tony Lawhorn, Chris Dwyer, John Love, hey, congratulations, John, Hansen Schmidt, Stephen Brown, Philip Yu, Fabiano Pires da Silva, and Jason Way. So there we go. I'm not sure if any of you are actually watching the stream, but I will email you and let you know that you won. So congrats, the dice are all done, so theoretically they should be shipping pretty quickly once I send the info. So I'm going to email all of you, just let me know your address info, and we'll get you your die. Okay, Should I explain how the boss fight works now?
Sure. All right. Well, I just want to say
T3
Ember was, or maybe it's Timber. I don't know. Maybe the 3 is supposed to be like an E backwards. It was a good game. I was there. So thank you. Thanks for joining that stream, and thanks for coming back for this one as well.
Yeah, so if you didn't watch the previous video, Dice Throne Adventures, which is the solo co-op play mode that should be delivering from Kickstarter pretty soon. I think it's actually like delivering in like Asia and the EU in the next like week or so. But the US, I think it's going to be like late December because it's on the boat right now. But yeah, so this is a solo or co-op mode for Dice Throne, which is usually a competitive dice rolling kind of Yahtzee core mechanic based game. And it goes dungeon crawl and then a boss fight. Then a dungeon crawl, then a boss fight. And the previous video with me and Peter was the dungeon crawl. This is the boss fights. We're going against the Fallen Barbarian.
He's going to be a Fallen Barbarian when I get done with him.
That's right. I like your confidence.
Boom.
And if you're familiar with Dice Throne Season 1, I think... Actually, no. It's Season 1 and Season 2. All of the like main bosses are based off of characters. If it's like a Fallen Gunslinger, Peter, you could fight your own father, I think it is. That'd be fun. So, unlike the dungeon crawl mode you already saw, this is much more kind of standard Dice Throne combat, except with AI, so you can play solo if you'd like to. So the boss has 70 life. You see it right here. And we have a collective pool of 50. They didn't want to have player elimination, so whenever the boss hits either of us, we're losing from that collective pool. And if we go down to 0, then we lose. If we get him down to 0, we win. And all of this, by the way, is coming from here. And I'm still not entirely clear on how many salves, little healing potions, we start with. I saw somewhere that you keep the ones you had before, and we had 2 left over. But then I also saw somewhere that you might get your starting salves again. So I gave us each 2.
It says
the boss is really hard.
Oh, yeah. And upon victory.
Yeah, no, that's a separate thing.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, so it's something that I'm sure we'll be able to clarify once the game's delivered and they're answering FAQ questions. But for now, we're going with the easier interpretation because the barbarians kicked my butt every time I played them so far. And the boss gets some... Well, that is true. That is true. That'll make it even worse. So the boss is going to upgrade right at the start. And this is something that I did not like how they did it before, but they made it much better now. So he has 8 combat points, because with 2 players he's going to have 8. He would have more if there were more players. And there's this deck of just upgrade cards. And we're just going to draw them and spend CP until he runs out, basically covering the spots on his player board.
So 7 right there.
So first he gets...
Is that 7 CPs?
That's a 1 CP. It's definitely a little hard to see. So, for 1 of his 8, he goes there. We can just tick it down.
1 CP.
And he'll stop once
I see it.
Yep. He'll stop once he can't pay for things. All right, so Smackdown 3. That's a 2 coster. There we go. It's his main, regular attack.
1 more for Barbaric Roar.
Barbarian Roar. All right, so I get this down to
1
4.
more for Smackdown 2.
So, in this case, he already has Smackdown 3. We just ignore it and draw again, because it would be a downgrade. And if it was an upgrade, he would only pay the difference.
So, Pained Response.
Pained Response 2. Another 1. And another 2. Barbaric Roar. But it's an upgrade, so he's just going to pay 1, because he's going up a level.
Pained Response 3.
That's another 1 that he went up a level. So he has 1 left, but if he can't pay for it, he won't get anything. So we're hoping we draw a 2 here and not a 1. Let's see if we're lucky. Yes, I think, he doesn't have Overload yet. So that is it. And you can just delete these cards in the TTS mod or do something else with them because he will never gain any more upgrades. Sweet. And then he goes to his regular starting... No, we still need that.
Okay.
He still pays for things. So he goes to his regular starting CP, which is, again, from this board, but is 2. And we should each start with 2 CP as well. You have your 2 CP, Peter? And then we should have 4 cards to start, just like a normal game. So shuffle and draw 4. All right, and how the boss turn is going to run. I think it might even be on the...
I like this card. Bye-bye.
Yes. Peter, if you flip your Portal Crawl turn order card, this blue one over, you'll get the boss turn order card. So this kind of read along. We will have a chance to use a salve if we would like to heal 6. So it's always 6 here, unlike in the dungeon crawl where it increases as you get the keys. Then you do a full hero turn. Then the boss does a turn. We'll get to that when it happens. And we just switch back and forth like that. So I forget how we determine player order normally. Peter, you want to go first?
Do. And by the way, Kim's here, and she says she's got our rerolls waiting for us. Kim, we're not going to need those. Yeehaw!
No, I think we'll need the boss to reroll when he gets like a 5 6s and kills himself.
All right, so
hey, look at you, Peter. You remembered your
I got my reload ability. All right, so I get one of these, right? And 1 card?
Correct. And you draw 1 card, so you should have 5. And don't forget, during your main phase, you can discard any number of cards to gain more CP if you would like to spend them.
Well, I want to upgrade my revolver already, so I'm going to spend 2 CP on that. And let's see. Quick Draw also costs 2 CP. During your upkeep phase, when you reload, you may reroll the die 1 time. So what does reload normally do? Oh.
You can spend it for a D6 and you get half what you rolled in damage. I do want that.
So I am going to discard Vegas Baby, roll a die, and gain... Oh!
You might just want to play Vegas Baby. It'll get you money.
Of course. That wouldn't make any sense. All right, so roll it. Boom! Vegas Baby, 2. So that is exactly enough to pay for Quick Draw, so I'm going to do that. And upgrade my Quick Draw. Yeehaw, cowpoke!
And now Peter only has red cards left, which can be played basically at any time, even on my turn. But remember, you can't discard cards for more combat points except during your main phase.
I like both of them. I certainly like the ability to draw 3 more cards and remove static effects. That'll be useful later, potentially. So I'm just going to roll and knock him down and drag him out. Yeehaw! Yep, sir. That's a good start. Alrighty.
Man, I forgot that you had all that great cowboy talk going on. Maybe I shouldn't have agreed to do this stream.
You're stuck. You're stuck with me. In more ways than one. All right, so I already got 4, so that's 5 damage at this point. Let's just go for it. There it is. Boom.
There you go.
All right, so 5 damage.
Now, on 4 of a kind, you would knock him down, but you didn't get that, did you?
4 of a kind for the exact same? No, I did not. And I'm not going to reroll.
That would have been good. It would have forced him to spend 2 CP or miss his entire turn.
Well, beggars can't be choosers there, Mike. Let's stick with what we got here. Ha-ha! Pew-pew! That's right, Kim! Pew-pew! Let's do this.
All right, so you're dealing, 6 damage? So you roll for his defense, Peter. If you look at his green stone skin,
yep.
You're going to roll 4 dice for him.
Alrighty. Well, let's do it. 4 dice, not 5. There we go. Alrighty. Pew-pew! Miss! I don't even know what I need to miss.
So every yellow would heal him, but healing happens before damage, so it would not help him yet. And if he had gotten at least 1 red 6, he would have dealt a damage to you. So his defense did nothing. Do your 6 damage.
Pew-pew! I don't know why I moved to a laser gun, but...
Yeah, I was about to say, you're definitely a more futuristic gunslinger all of a sudden.
That's right. That's right, Cowpoke. Well, I got these salves here, and they look pretty futuristic to me. I'm not...
Did you want to use your reload to hit him more, by the way?
Let's do it. And I get a reroll on it, so even better. Pew-pew! Bang, bang. All right, that was a little better.
There you go. 2 more damage. He's down to 62.
Alrighty.
All right, so you have your final main phase. Do you want to play any more, discard any more before his turn?
Nope. Let's do it. Let's have him.
So you don't roll his dice yet. Let me walk through his turn for a second. Actually, you might want to go back to the little turn order card here.
Here, let's put it up here where it'll be useful.
That makes far too much sense. So first, he's going to have an income phase, just like us. He's going to gain 1 CP, so he'll go up to 3. And then Peter's going to flip his topmost card onto his discard pile. So go ahead and do that, Peter. Now, first, he's going to look and see if he's going to play that card. If it's a main action, which it is not, then... Well, actually, no, I think it is. It is a main action phase.
Here.
So it says for 0 CP, he's going to gain 3 CP and then draw another card. So, you didn't have to make it giant, dude.
Well, I was having trouble seeing it, and the zoom doesn't seem to really work on this, so it is what it is. All right.
So he's going to draw another card.
Yep. Oops. Get out of here, discard area. 3 CPs. So he does have enough, and it is a main phase. I'm assuming that's what that M is.
Yep, so he immediately pays for it and plays it. So all of us get a concussion, which means we will skip our income phase.
2 hearts up here in the corner?
So that is what you gain as the active player as a bonus, even if he couldn't have played the card. Now, we are not hurt yet, so it doesn't matter. But yes, we would have healed 2 health if we could have.
So I get a concussion?
Yep. And that's going to make us skip our income phase the next time we go, and then we discard it. So we won't get a CP, we won't get a card. And then finally, the card he drew will also determine what he's aiming for. So here he's trying to get 3 whites and a red 6.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's all straightforward and nice. I like how they do their turns.
Now we're going on 5 dice, though, right? Well,
yep.
He got exactly what he was looking for there.
So you can stop rolling. And he will now do, if you look over at his board, Peter,
yep.
You see how each of his actions has a number in the bottom left corner, like 18 for Overload, 17 for Barbaric Roar.
So he goes for the highest valued one?
He goes for the highest value one of what he rolled. Now, in this case,
so
he got low blow, which is what he was going for. No, he had 3 whites, not 2.
Yep.
So he deals 5 undefendable damage. So just subtract 5 damage from our life total. Remember, it's this communal life total here, Peter, because we share one.
That's right. Sorry. Boink.
And that's it. That is his turn. As simple as that.
Yeehaw!
Right, now I go. I'm going to discard my concussion because I don't get income. I remember this worked well for me last time. I'm going to upgrade my Death Blossom, just like the last Starfighter, baby.
You know, that was a great movie.
That is a great movie. I'm going to play Vegas, baby, because Peter and I both like to gamble.
Vegas, baby.
I, too, like to live dangerously.
I mean, it's not really living dangerously.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
The worst you could get is 1, which is what you get for discarding it. It's literally not living...
CP. You know what? Hey, let me dream, buddy. I'm going to gain a ninjutsu for free, which can give me extra damage, kind of like Peter's gun ability, but also has the chance of making my attack unblockable. And I'm going for it.
Oh my gosh. You same as me with your basic attack here.
Yeah, but I'd rather go for Death Blossom. So I'm going to reroll... Actually, I'm going to reroll all 4 of these. Let's see what happens.
Now, was that a special power of mine 4-of-a-kind thing?
Oh, I got a smoke screen. What do you mean, is that a special power of yours? Yeah. So most people, when they upgrade their basic attack, will gain something that reflects like that kind of ability.
4-of-a-kind number is a knockdown. I got it.
Exactly.
Because you had 3-of-a-kind, that's why I was wondering. All right.
I got smoke screen. I could go for a small straight, but I think I like that. So a chosen player gains Smoke Bomb and 2 ninjutsu, and a chosen opponent is inflicted with delayed poison. That'll do 3 damage to him at the end of his turn, and he'll never get the chance to counterattack, so I like that. You know what? I'm going to give you the Smoke Bomb and the 2 ninjutsu, Peter.
Okay.
Because a single player can only have 3 ninjutsu, so I'd rather not be filled up. So the Smoke Bomb is like your dodging evasion thing, except it cancels damage on a 1 to 3, and ninjutsu you can discard for extra damage. All right, so that's it for me. He's going to gain a CP up to 4. That doesn't look good. 0 CP, Chaos Blessing. Now that's a roll phase action, so he will use it as an attack modifier after he's attacked. Oh. But he's rolling for straights. And by the way, if it is not useful, if he ends up not using it, he'll instead gain a CP. Like anytime he can't use a die, he's basically considered to have discarded it like we do.
Well, why don't you get your +1 damage counter, right?
Oh, yeah, thank you. All right, well, we'll still keep that roll, whatever it happens to be. Hopefully it was terrible.
Not terrible. Yeah. He's already got a small straight. And he can get a 1 or a 6 on the last one, which is...
Yes, he can. Okay, and last roll.
Of terrible. All right.
But you know what?
He stayed with that small straight.
Mike's got a helping hand.
So what's that?
I can reroll one of the opponent's dice for 1 CP. So...
Kim, we don't need your rerolls. We got our own.
I always forget. What's better to reroll for a straight? One of the internal things, right? Because no, if I reroll the 5, he could still get a 1 or a 5. If I reroll the 4, he would have to get exactly a 4 to maintain the straight.
Yes, you are correct. Yep, you're right.
Yes, I'm going to go for that. And it's also, I'll reroll the yellow instead of the... Okay, that seems good, right?
I mean, it's not a straight.
Did I give him some nastier thing? No, I think the best he can do... Oh, he's got low blow again. Dang it. Low blow has a high... Oh, no, never mind. His basic attack has a higher value. It's a 4 instead of a 3. So he's doing 7 damage on a 3 of a kind inflict concussion. It's not a 3 of a kind. So 7 damage, but I do get to defend. Oh, and his attack modifier. Let me roll for that. This Chaos Blessing. So he adds 2 more damage. So it is 9 damage coming at me. And I've got just my basic defense. That seems probably good.
I mean,
I can reroll 1 die. I'm going to reroll that 6 because I need 2 6s to be worth anything. There we go. So I do 6 damage back to him, even though we took 9. I can deal with that. You want to get the 9 damage on us, and I'll get the 6 on him. So he's down to 56.
And what did he start with?
He started with 70.
So we're closing the gap, is what you're saying. Although we started with 50, right?
Yes.
That doesn't seem like we're closing the gap. I mean, we're exactly even on the gap, in fact, which is not good when he started with 20 extra health on us. Although we have salves.
Everything's fine.
We have salves.
So, we have stealth. Yeah, exactly. We have 24 healing between us, so we're actually above him if we count it that way. All right, Peter, it's your go, but don't forget, since you have a concussion, you just delete that red token.
Now I still get my reload, though?
Yes, you skip income, not upkeep. Your reload comes back during upkeep.
And I am going to put the salve up. Why not? And get us 6 more hit points.
I got that. So we're at 42.
Because all my cow partners like their healing salves. One way or another, this won't take long, is what's the comment?
Yes, this is a pretty bloody thing. The dungeon crawl in my plays tends to be like about an hour for 2 players, or a bit more than that. The boss fights are like 20 or 30 minutes.
All right, so you know what? I need 1 more 6 to get this bounty hunter, which seems good. Give him a bounty and...
Oh, yeah.
It's only 1
that's
undefendable...
plus 1 damage every time you shoot him for like the rest of the game, basically, and a free CP every time.
Yeah, that seems like something to go for here, right?
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's not the best shot, but it's a shot.
Oh, and actually, your bounty will help me do more damage to him,
too. Boom,
yeah.
boom, 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 boom. Hello, Captain. And
oh, I'm sorry, by the way, his poison went off after he attacked me, and he took 3 damage.
Yep, and he's going to take 2 undefendable damage right now. Boom, boom.
And get a CP from the bounty.
Now, am I allowed to play cards at this point?
Yes, you have his second main phase.
All right,
so
I'm going to draw 3 cards, because why wouldn't I do that? And be out of CP for now, but at least I got 3 cards, because that way I know what to look for.
All right, flip his card, see what... Oh, sorry, first he gets a combat point, so he's at 5, and then flip his card, see what he's doing.
Change the value of 1 of your dice to a 6, I like that one, and inflict bounty I don't need anymore, unless he can get rid of them. So what are we doing? We're attacking for him, right?
Correct, so flip his card. I already gave him... Oh, we gain a lot of life. I'll get that. We're at 43.
And 1 CP.
No, I already gave him one. Oh, you spent
a negative status effect. From yourself. And a positive status effect. Well, remember how I said I
yes, you can remove bounty.
Yeah.
Now, you pick which positive status effects. You can get rid of your bullet.
I don't even know how to use ninjutsu. Or ninjutsu. Should I have used that last turn?
Yeah, I mean, they tend to do more damage than yours do, and they can make your attack undefendable.
Okay, well, then
so
I
would get rid of your bullet before then.
Get rid of my reload. Because I'm a ninja cowboy.
All white slashes.
So I'm rolling for him?
Yep.
So all he cares about is slashes now. Everything else goes away.
Well, it doesn't go away. He still might use it depending on what he rolls, but that's all he's trying for.
Alrighty. Well, he's got 3 of them. Let's keep it that way. Oh my gosh. Or not. Oh my.
So he doesn't have a 3 of a kind to concuss you, but he does have 11 damage coming at you.
I mean, you say me.
Now, hold on. First, you can roll your defense. Then you can use your smoke screen. We got things you can do.
Okay. All right. So 1 dice for defense. Let's see how that goes. 2.
Well, no, don't forget, it's a competitive die roll. You're trying to roll higher than him. So here, roll again with his die.
Oh, you wanna re-roll mine?
Oh no,
too, huh?
that 2 didn't happen. Okay,
well,
no, you lost.
It did. It did not want to not be that way. All right. So that would have cut the damage in half, but instead I'm going to smoke screen, right?
Well, hold on. Don't you deal a damage even when you lose to him?
If you roll greater, do 3 damage, prevent half the damage. If you roll, 1 damage.
All right. And now, yeah, so 1 to 3 will prevent the damage entirely.
Boom, boom, boom. Let me see a low number. That's not a low number.
All right, so we do take 11. So what are we at? 32. Awesome. Alrighty. That was great. Hey, I'm actually getting to draw a card.
Yep. Oh, wait a minute. When I did my 2 damage to him, I got a CP, by the way. And do you get a CP? Oh, no, the bounty's gone now. But that was all there when I did do damage. So
I think you already got the CP, and then you spent it, didn't you?
Yes.
I definitely told you to
3
get
cards. Yes, you were correct. Hey, don't stop me from cheating.
Hey, sorry,
that's the only way we have a chance here.
I got nothing to play. I will go ahead and play the Salve to give us 6 more hit points.
42 it is.
All right. Let's do this.
Wah.
That's Death Blossom, isn't it? I will use that.
That seems good, especially upgraded.
All right, so I'm rolling 5 dice again to see how much I do. That seems excellent. What is that? 2. So that is 9 damage. And then I am going to use my ninjutsu first. See if I can get a lucky 6 and make it undefendable. That was a terrible... You know what? I did not actually roll that. That was a flip. Let's try that again. Oh, almost. What does that do? That's 2 more damage. So that is...
So you're at 9. It's 11?
Yep, 11. And then I'll go and use my +1, too. Make it 12, just before he gets a chance to throw it away. So 12 damage incoming. Let me roll for his stone skin. Hope I don't get yellows.
That's not stone skin. That's water skin.
So he does not heal at all. He's just taking the 12, but then we take 1 damage. But he's down to 38. We're down to 41. We're ahead. There we go.
Nice.
Big stabby from the ninja.
You know why I called him a water skin? He's full of holes.
Ha 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 ha. All right, he gets a CP. What's he doing? Head bash. We get a hit point, Peter.
Got it.
I get a concussion. He just loves stealing my... I'm going to have no cards and money again. Wait,
do you get +1 damage for attack? Oh, no, he's not. I keep thinking he's hurt, but he's not.
Okay, here he's going for yellows.
Yes, he is.
It's a decent start. Second roll. Third roll.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's not great.
Let's see. He doesn't have a straight. So it looks like he will deal 9 damage and heal 4. You already getting the 4 healing?
Sure.
All right, let me roll for my defense. It didn't feel very good.
I mean, it didn't look very good.
I gain a smoke bomb. I'm going to reroll this one. So I do 1 damage to him, so he's down to 41. I gain a smoke bomb. Now the question is, can I use it now?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, that would kind of make sense, right?
Yeah, no, you're pulling a smoke bomb.
Use the smoke bomb right now and try to block it. Nope.
You know,
so we take 9 damage.
Remember how you said the smoke bombs were good?
I mean,
I don't really believe you about that anymore. Wait a minute.
Remember how we were ahead of him on life?
Shut your hole.
All right, your turn.
Now,
Peter.
are our turns simultaneous? For example, if we kill him, does he still get to attack us?
No, I think I believe the second that he's defeated, he never gets to retaliate.
I tried to just cheat and grab the draw 3 cards card. Ooh.
I mean, that would certainly be good.
Take cover. I got a lot of cards that I feel like are...
Did you get your bullet already, Peter?
I did. Duel is my defense. So what does upgraded defense do here? It's 3 CPs. That's awful expensive. Oh,
I think it makes you
see
win
the
the
cards
tie.
bigger here. I don't know why I was trying to do that. All right. You and the attacker control a die. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's just a level 2. Take cover. If I miss my take cover but still have 3 red, it gives me 2 evasives, and I get to inflict a bounty on them. That seems pretty good. Changing the value to a 6 seems pretty good, too. All right. You know what? I'm gonna gamble, because that's who I am. I'm going to discard these 2. for my 2 CPs, and I'm going to upgrade my take cover. Because I feel yellow's coming on.
All right.
And then 6 in it. I want to keep this dual, I think. Do I care about that? I'll keep it for now. All right. Let's do this. Oh, wait. I still have 1 CP? Yes, because I discarded 2 cards. All right. So, I'm sorry. The 1 CP is what I wanted for 6 in it. Perfect. Brilliant. Well, remember how I said I thought I was going to get some yellows this time? I lied. I guess I'm...
Hey, Sully, remember how I said I would kill you last?
Yes. Yes, Maverick, that's right, you did.
Hey, you got you need 4 of a kind.
I do need 4 of a kind. Unfortunately, I only do 6 damage.
I don't know why you're going for that result, dude. There are way better things on your board.
Well, because that's what I rolled 4 to start with.
All right. I mean, they are in 50% of the die faces. You're almost always going to roll 3 or 4 of them.
Listen.
Anyway, go ahead and roll his 4, see if he heals himself a bunch.
Settle down. He doesn't heal himself at all.
Awesome. It's 1 damage to us from the red.
And then 6 to him.
Nice.
Did I just do 1 or did I do 5? I think I did.
I believe you did 5.
Roll back the tape.
Yeah, I think that's correct. I think he was at 41. All right, he gets a CP. Go ahead and draw his card.
And he's going to spend 2. We get a CP, or is that just me, I guess?
No, so this one, so you get a CP because you're the active player. So it says transfer a random negative status effect from yourself to the active player. Since he doesn't have one, he'll just gain a CP because he can't play the card.
So what are these 2?
Those are the same. You might remember them from the level 4 enemy we fought at the end. They are King's Hand tokens. Yep. He will use them for a chance of reversing fate, either if we get a Yahtzee and all 6 attack on him, he can roll it to change one of our dice, or if he ever literally rolls nothing, like he cannot form any type of attack from his die roll, which is pretty rare.
So he's trying for straights here, so...
Yep.
Let's not do that. So you keep the
so
middle
keep
numbers.
Exactly 1 of 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep. And reroll anything else. Oh, he still doesn't have one. He's going to reroll the 6 and the 2. Yep. Don't get that 3. Don't get that 3.
Boom, boom, boom. Let me see you miss me. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, I was going to say, that might be worse. So he's dealing 9 damage and healing 4 again.
Well,
I'll get the 4. I'll roll your defense before you do the 9.
Why am I not using these ninjutsus and things, first of all? I should be using these.
You can do all those things. Yes. Anyway, roll your competitive defense for the 9 damage.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. We need to do that. Oh, boom, boom,
there you
boom.
Go.
All right, so he takes 3 damage, and I only take half of it.
Or you prevent. Which one do you want to do?
We'll take half. Because I feel like I got a lot of damage on my board. I've just messed up and not been using it.
You say you take half damage rounded up or rounded down?
Let's see. Rounded up. So 5 damage.
Right, so, yep, I got it. Okay. So I skipped my
Don't forget we have the healing salves.
I'm using it right now, so we're going up to 33. I once again have no cards to really play. I don't really have any tokens, so let's just hope I can hit him. That looks potentially good. Is that anything? Looks like it's
4 of a kind.
Walk the line. Roll 2 and deal damage equal to the total roll value. If the final roll value is 6 or less, this attack becomes undefendable.
Seems good.
Here, let me go ahead and re-roll this. Yeah, I mean, is that better than my small straight? Yeah, I guess it might be, because it'll either be undefendable or hopefully a big number. All right, here we go. Come on.
Boom!
10 damage. Fine with that. So hold on, I'm rolling for his defense. So he heals 4, so just deal 6 damage to him.
Yep.
All right. And he's probably not happy about that. He gains a CP. Refresh. Heal 2 and draw again. Jerk. Remove all negative status effects from yourself and a random positive status effect from the active player. That does not apply, so he'll just gain a CP.
I give him his 2, and I'm giving us our 2 health. from the card.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Actually, wait, no. I think you're right. I think it applies to each card he draws, but I'm not entirely sure about that. All right, he's going
the first
for
one
all...
didn't have anything, I think intentionally, right? If it has a surge...
Yeah, that makes sense, if it replaces itself. All right, that was a good first roll. Okay.
4.
All right, so he does have 3 of a kind.
Oh, he also has this, though.
Oh.
Which is lower, as you pointed out.
But yeah, that's low.
Wait,
so I'm getting...
when would this ever go off, then? Oh, because this is the upgraded card. That's why.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Right now, it would never go off, literally.
In fact, we probably shouldn't have done it the first turn that he had it, so... Interesting.
Well,
so I just gave myself a... Oh, no, I gave myself the wrong one. It's a concussion. So I'm still not going to draw anything, and he had 4, so I'm suffering 9 damage, potentially. All right. Come on. I can reroll one of them.
You have 3 of a kind.
3 damage back to him.
Yahtzee!
And we got 9.
All right, well, I'm going to heal 6 of it. Let's start with that.
All right, I got the healing.
I'm going to get my...
So that's 32.
That. I'm going to do that.
And don't forget to use all your cool stuff
I
this
am
turn.
going to use all of my... We're going to town. Going downtown, Charlie Brown! All right. I think Showdown 3. I don't have any Showdowns. That's my small straight. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. And that uses all my CPs. I'm going to get rid of this duel 2 to get another CP just in case I need that 6 in a second. No invite. This channel stinks. I love this game, though. Jambalaya plays games. Jeremy Howard, how are you doing?
What's up, Jeremy? Y'all should check out, well, I guess it won't be up tomorrow, but Jeremy and Jason Perez and I are going to have a conversation tomorrow, have some fun talking.
All right, so should I do the AI way of doing it and get rid of my 6 even and go for that small straight?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, no, I got 3 yellow. Hold on. I got 3 yellow and a bullet.
Oh, yeah, and you got a great chance of getting the bullet.
Yeah, let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. There we go.
There you go.
Alrighty, so full house. So, gain evasive, deal 6 damage, but hold on. I got a whole bunch of other stuff coming his way. I got 2 ninjutsus.
Here, I'll give you the evasive so you don't forget.
Do I do them one at a time? How does this...
You can do one at a time, but I mean, if you're going to spend them all anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Alright. Well, let me do the ninjutsus first. So what is it? 1 each?
Yes, 1 each. If you can get a 6, then it'll be undefendable. So that's plus 2 damage.
It's not rounded up?
And plus 1 damage. So plus 3 damage.
Wait, how does this work?
The bullet symbol, or the 1 through 3 symbol.
Oh, got it.
Is 1 damage. 4 and 5 is plus 2 damage, and a 6 is could make your attack.
All right, I'm going to reroll that one for my gunslinger. So that's 2 more damage.
So that's plus 5 total so far.
And let's do this one. Rerolling it. Boom!
Nice. Plus 8. So you did 14 damage. That seemed pretty good. Roll for roll for his defense.
Nothing. Whites. No, that's healing 4 and hits us for 1, right?
Yeah. So we do 10 to him, and he does 1 to us. So hey, we're doing pretty well. Draw
Nick
for his
is
stuff.
asking about what are you talking about tomorrow with Jeremy or Jeremiah?
Oh, I know we're talking about Dune Imperium. I think we might also do Lost Ruins of Arnak and do like a little deck building and worker placement combo review comparison episode. And then we're also going to talk about what the good and bad things are about somebody, especially a reviewer, posting like first impressions on a game. Is it damaging? Is it does it lead people to kind of make too big assumptions based on limited information? Just kind of a conversation on how that stuff goes.
Cool. And where's that going to be?
So that'll be on Shelf Stories, Jason Perez's YouTube channel. But this is not a live thing. It'll be like a video posted later. And then it'll probably also be on our podcast if you prefer to listen to it and not see Jason, Jeremy, and my beautiful faces.
Oh, you got to see it live. I'm gonna tell people not to do the podcast on this one. You got to see your beautiful faces.
All right, did you draw? You didn't draw a card from me.
I did
right?
not. So I gave him a CP, but he's going to lose it. We're going to get swords. What's that? Backstab?
That is backstab. So you can, after he hits you, you can hit him back for 1d6 divided by 2 damage. Basically, an extra bullet that hits on his turn.
Yep. Let's do that. Whenever he attacks me, which is now. Gain King's Hand. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I already gave him that. He's got 3 now.
Yeah, who cares about that? And what's he going for? Straights again?
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom. So 100% chance Tainted Grail is brought up.
Yes, that will probably happen. Oh, that's nice. He only kept one of those.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know what's nice anymore. He seems to just kick my butt with whatever he rolls, so I'm not going to call anything nice because everything seems to work out.
Just don't roll a ton of yellows again because I don't like him healing himself.
Okay, so no straights to be had, but that is 4 whites, which is smackdown.
Just 9 damage, and he didn't concuss you, so that's pretty good.
Well, hold on.
Roll your little...
So I get my defense first. Yep, so this is our head-to-head roll. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes!
No.
Oh, no, never mind.
No,
that was bad.
No, very bad.
So 1 damage to him.
Bad, very bad. All right.
The 9 is still coming.
But I have evasive, so I'm going to do that. 1 or 2? That would not be a 1 or a 2. And I'm going to...
Dang, you should have reversed that. That would have been a great backstab roll.
Backstrike. Now we're going to get the 1 or 2. Yep.
Ah, come on!
So that's 1 damage. Yep.
And we take 9.
I mean, it's only 9. Like, what are you worried about?
Oh, we're so... Oh, my gosh.
And
I'm still concussed. I have not drawn a card in, like, 15 turns in a row.
And I should have made him... I should have put bounty on him again, but I got rid of my ability to do that, so that was real genius of me.
Ooh, 3, 4, 5. I should probably go for the straight here, don't you think?
Go for it.
Yeah, let me try for it. Come on, come on.
There's a 6.
I got the small. Let's go for the large straight.
Boom! Oh, not quite. No.
All right, so I'll inflict delayed poison. That'll be 3 damage later. And then, oh, God, 5 damage. I mean, his defense is probably going to eradicate any forward progress.
No. It's only 1.
So he takes 3 damage, and he didn't hit us back. And he's got a poison. I'm reasonably happy with that.
Are you?
All right, let's see what he's doing. Helping Wind 2.
Did you give him
remove all positive status effects from all opponents? Do we even have any anymore?
Nope.
We don't, so we just get to see it.
All right, but we do get a healing salve.
Oh, no, he's going for an ultimate attack.
Do we each get a healing salve?
Yes. Oh, my gosh. No, just me. So, yeah, where are those? There they are. That's good. That could keep us alive, especially if he rolls 5 6s here. We're probably done.
No chance. No way that's happening.
1. I think you're right now. I feel confident I will not be dead.
All right.
Okay, what did he even get?
Nothing?
Definitely not a straight. He got nothing. Oh, shoot. That means he's going to use King's Hand.
I guess. Ish.
So he can keep using these. He needs a... Where's that card? On a 4, 5, 6, he will get to repeat his entire roll.
Nope. Get out of here.
Okay, and we'll go again. Ah, what did I do?
That's all right. That was me. No. Yeah!
Yes? Get rid of all... Oh, now it's ready, Peter. Use your 6-it and do a super attack on him next turn. Yes! Suck it. And yeah, that he takes 3 damage. His entire turn was wasting all of his good tokens and taking 3 damage. I am fine.
Did you already give him the damage?
That result. I did not give him the damage yet.
Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say gunslinger.
And I'm not... I don't have a concussion. I can actually like do something.
Oh wait,
Peter,
I do forget. I gotta do this. I gotta draw a card. I gotta get one of these tokens. Alrighty. Ooh, try again. So I got 2 things to help me mitigate. You or a chosen teammate can reroll up to 2
so
dice
all 6s
and get 6s. All right. You know what? Let's do this. Let's start with 3 of them. Boom, boom, boom. That's 1.
Ones.
I mean, it's kind of a.
You do have a pretty good straight draw. Yeah, you might want to not do the 6.
9 versus 10. I mean, yeah, small straight even is 9 damage. Large straight is only 7, but I get 2 evasive. I think I want the small straight, not the large straight, right? 9 damage?
Well, it's a chance for 9 damage. You want to go for the large straight.
There's a 1. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see. 5. Boom, boom, boom. All right.
I can't even read what that number is.
That's
is that
a
a
7 damage and 2 evasives.
2 evasive is nice.
And I'm going to spend my reload token to reload on his face. And I'm going to re-roll on his face. Good thing I got...
Yeah!
Good thing I got that
10
upgrade
damage, roll his defense.
early that let me re-roll.
Yeah.
Wait, why is there a purple pawn in the lower right of this card? What's up with that?
Oh. I have no idea. I don't know if that's on the actual card that I own. I don't remember ever seeing that, but maybe.
There's a purple pawn there, too. Huh.
Maybe like if the game had pawns instead of...
I don't know either.
All right, so I roll those 4.
All right. Yes, so it's his defense. So it's, what, 10 damage?
10 damage incoming.
So 8.
Nice! 8 of it gets through. Oh! Down to 6 life, baby.
Boom, boom, boom.
We got this.
Let's shoot him in the face. Face! All right. So let's roll for him.
He gains a command point. Well, hold on, dude. You haven't even drawn.
All right.
Okay. You get to draw 2 cards, Peter.
That seems not terrible.
Oh, God. This part is terrible, though. So he's going to spend 4 CP if he needs to. He'll see if he needs to change his 3 lowest dice to 6s, and he's trying to get 5 6s.
Well, a chosen player prevents 6 incoming damage, so, I mean, that's not the end of the world.
You can't play any defenses against a super attack. So you're going to roll for him. It was that his first roll, so we missed all 6s. That's a good start. If we can not get 2 6s, we're safe. If we can not get 1 more 6, we're safe.
We're not going to roll any of that number. We're going to roll 1s, 1s, 1s. Oh, no.
All right, so he pays 4. Do you have anything that can reroll one of his dice like I had earlier?
I have 6-it. Change the value of any one dice to a 6. That doesn't seem useful in this situation. Try again. You or a chosen teammate may reroll up to 2 dice. Not useful. Hey, Kim. Remember how you said... Hey, Kim. Remember how you said you'd kill me last? Kim, remember how you said you had rerolls? Now's your chance. Be the hero. How much damage is this going to do?
Is Kim still there, Ken?
15?
It's pretty bad. It does 15 unblockable damage. We can't do anything about it. You can't even play cards. And you're going to be stunned, which means you'll skip your entire next turn, basically, when it comes around to you.
Oh, so there's no defense, no evasive, no nothing, huh?
There's nothing. You cannot do a single thing.
6 damage. We're good.
I mean, yeah, no, I think we have a reasonable
10,
chance
15,
of winning.
And you got a healing for us. We're good. Kim, save your points.
Right, I can't even find the stun token. Oh, he's got it over here.
Oh, it's one of his special things.
We take no actions of any kind after the attack. Oh, wait, that's right. No, so it's worse than I thought. If Kim has a reroll, we might want it. Because actually what happens is after his attack is finished, he immediately takes away your stun and then does an immediate additional offense attack. So he just attacks you again for free.
That doesn't seem good at all.
I mean, you've got 2 evasions. We'll probably survive. Let's go for it, dude.
Hey, look!
And he's still going for...
Some nice person in the stream just let us... Hold on. Some nice person in the stream... Oh, I did it twice. I just spent 2,000 points. Gosh, what the heck was that all about?
Wait, you're spending points. Let me get 2 rerolls. So reroll that second 6 twice.
Hold on. Let me give us our 15 left back. No. You reroll everything, I think. We're going to do a full reroll on his turn.
What?
We're going to do a full reroll.
Oh, well, that's...
And then...
All right, you still got 6s.
Okay, so that was...
Damn it!
All right, so I'm going to do it again, because I spent it twice. So, all right, last time. I'm not cheating anymore after this. That nice Peter over there just did something that did nothing at all. Peter just wasted 2,000 points on rerolls.
Great. So,
oh my god!
Here we go. So now you're rolling for his actual attack, Peter. He's still going for 6s, but he doesn't have the modification. The stun is gone, and you can use evasion and defense now. Good luck, sir.
I mean, this seems terrible. What?
Not a great start.
What is going on here? I am not attacking.
I'm rolling 6s.
Oh,
or other numbers on the dice. Stop rolling 6s.
For the love of God, help me!
Okay, all right. What is that? Oh, that looks like overload. That doesn't sound good. Roll 3 dice. Deal damage equal to the total rolled value. We got 7 life, Peter. Hopefully your evasion will help out here.
10, Oh, wait. That's 7.
That is 7.
That doesn't seem great. All right. So
you are concussed because you inflicted less than 8. So if you can get your defense, you can cancel half the damage and we'll be alive.
I mean, you're not really, like, making me feel good. Oh, I did not get the equal. I actually discarded it. It's sitting there on top of my discard pile, taunting me. The even
all right
roll.
You got 2 evasions, dude. You got this.
All right, so I'm evading once. Boom, boom, boom.
No.
I'm evading twice.
Okay, last chance or we die.
Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Yeah!
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
Oh my gosh! All right, I'm clearly okay. So we we take no damage from it. I use my salve, so we are back up to 13 life. And what's he at, Peter?
He is at 5.
And I get to draw the first card
did I
I've
do any
drawn
damage?
since.
Hold on, I should have done 1 damage. He is up to, or did you do that?
No. I did it already. He was at 6, and then we went down to 5.
Sweet. All right, so anything that does 5 damage and he can't heal is part of it.
Dude, you can still play your 6-it. You can still play your try again. We're doing super attack, baby. Here we go.
Do I have stuff to play that? Yeah.
All right, look, I got a good start. Second roll.
Oh. All right, so we got Shade Walk already, guaranteed.
Roll.
All right.
Oh, man, what are you talking about? I am trying again. Hold on. It's 1 CP. I get to re-roll one more time.
I got one of those as well. All right, do it again with my try again.
Come on.
Boom! 6-it.
You 6-it. Where's your 6-it?
I got a 6-it for 1 CP also. All right, so first was my try again for 1 CP. And next is my 6-it for... Wait, is that 1 or 2?
Oh, God.
It's 1. We're good.
It's 1, yeah.
Nice.
So what am I doing? Assassinate. Inflict delayed poison on 2 opponents. They can be the same one, so he is double poisoned. But that waits until the end of his turn. I am doing damage here, right? Gain Smoke Bomb to dodge. Deal 10 undefendable damage. And, oh, wait, where are his King Hand tokens to make me re-roll, Peter? Where'd they go?
Boom, boom, boom. Let me see you say -5. By the way, Mike, that was a lot more dramatic than it needed to be. I had a, not this time, defend 6 damage.
Oh, you piece of crap.
So, I was making it more dramatic than it needed to be, but we were fine either way.
It was yes, okay. That was still awesome. Well, I mean, I would not have done my super attack if you had played it and spent the points on it.
That's true. We would not have had enough for that. So, hey, that's Dice Throne Adventures. You got to see a whole thing, a whole adventure. You got to see last week. You got to see the normal dungeon level. Now you got to see the boss fight.
And we level up in some way. I don't actually remember how it works. I feel like we get like special cards from the boss. Maybe I'm making that up. Let's see. End of battle. Okay. Scenario conclusion.
Boom.
Boss loot. Yeah. Wait. Never find out what we would have gained. But anyway, we would have leveled up again. We would have gotten some new cool cards to our deck, and we would have gone through that 3 more times. 1 dungeon crawl, 1 boss. That would get us to the Mad King. We would fight him. And apparently there's like not legacy content, but there's unlockable stuff they said in the Kickstarter. I have no idea what it will be, but of course I have my pledge coming at some point. So like after you beat the whole campaign the first time, you'll get like new special stuff, and you can play on a harder mode, and just like lots of fun kind of replay there, from what I gather.
All right. Well, Jeremy, Nick, Kim, Timber, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. And thank you guys, and we will see you next week with another playthrough. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m., I am doing the Solo Skytear playthrough again, because it messed up the recording today. And
you just had so much fun, you had to try
again. I actually did have fun. It is a really good system, so I hope the game is half as good as the one this earlier today was. And then on Friday, Terrence and I are going to take on Ultron, and I'm sure we'll throw in something stupid to go along with it, because we don't just like doing like normal villains. We like adding ridiculous amounts of challenge, even though they're like Ultron's pretty challenging as it is.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.
Hey, Mike.
What's up, buddy?
I am the Barbarian Killer!
I'm pretty sure I'm the one who assassinated him.
Yeah, but you were so stealthy, nobody saw it. I was out there, bang, bang, guns blaring. You were like, hey, what did that little thing come in the background? Nobody saw that. Well,